To add to some of those statistics you just listed off, Cincinnati police tell me that 8 guns have already been stolen from vehicles. And keep in mind, we're only 5 days into this new year. Now, I was speaking with Sergeant Mitchell. He tells me that really the first step to combating gun violence is educating our youth.
Before I'm a police officer, I'm a father. And I could only imagine something happening to my daughter.
Sergeant Mitchell's daughter, Aaliyah, is 11 years old. He says kids are naturally curious, which is why it's crucial to teach them what a gun is and what it can do.
And I think people underestimate the value of safe storage.
Whitney Austin was shot 12 times during the 2018 mass shooting on Fountain Square, and she survived.
I got to go home to my family to see my 2 small children, my husband, and that is all I dreamed about in those moments of being shot.
She's using her second chance of life to combat gun violence, and she's offering free gun locks through her organization, Whitney Strong. As Cincinnati continues to see an uptick in gun violence, Sergeant Mitchell says it's a gun owner's obligation to ensure their firearm is secured properly. They come with a key, a lock, and it only takes a few seconds to make a difference. A message Cincinnati Public Schools is echoing with the hashtag Safe Storage.
We as adults together are responsible for our children, and we have got to take ownership of that.
CPD also wants to remind others that if you are driving with a gun inside the vehicle, make sure that you have a lockbox inside that vehicle, which you can find at your local gun store. Reporting live in the West End, Peyton Marshall, Fox 19 Now.
A year ago, we were just fiddling around with paperwork. And right now, the vision is coming to reality.
By 2022, this abandoned property in Avondale will be transformed into something new, one of several group homes.
We want to give them the options and the choices to have a better life, to stay away from the guns, to stay away from the drugs, to stay away from the streets. We want to show them that there's other things that the kids can get into.
Nakia Swint, founder of the Louise Shropshire Corporation, has been laser focused on making it happen. Thanks to sponsorships, donations, and partnerships, they now have 4 locations. A 31-unit building in Avondale, a side-by-side location that will house 12 girls, and an independent living facility in Price Hill.
It will provide housing for the kids that age out of the system. They'll have their own make-like apartment. They'll get basic life skills.
Each will have programs like trauma and drug counseling and classes. On top of that, Swint says they're launching an online Saturday show called Teen Talk Live. It's designed to create a dialogue with teens in the community.
Give them some insight, whether we're talking about finances or sex or gun violence. And the kids will be able to speak freely. It'll be a safe place for them.
At the end of the day, Swint says their primary mission is to help at-risk youth, but she also hopes the nonprofit will ease the burden on parents, too.
Now we need to teach them that there are other ways to resolve issues. You don't have to fight. You don't have to shoot someone. You don't have to protect yourself. We're here to protect you.